Dog. The dog. The dog's here. Gotta tell everyone that stream has started. Stream has started. There we go. Oh, you're here. Hello. How am I supposed to know if you're here if you don't press, if you don't chat? Am I just supposed to like guess? Anyway. Hello. Today we are mopping the floor. That's what we're doing today. I'm starting a new thing. I'm calling it Functional Friday. And I just do the chores that I've been pushing off on stream. So, yeah, today is mopping the floor. That's what we're doing today. You got here as soon as I texted you. That's actually great. I'm glad that you're on time. How have I been? I've been good. Staying busy. I went shopping a lot this week. Shopping more of a, not so much buying, just kind of walking around looking for things. But I went to a consignment shop on, when did I go? Tuesday? I went on Tuesday. I know, did I talk about this on Tuesday? I can't remember. Whatever. I went on Tuesday, and there was a dress that I really liked at this consignment shop, but it was a little too short. And so I was like, it's fine. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's okay. I don't need it. And I left, and I literally was dreaming about it. Could not stop thinking about it. And so the next day I was like, hey, have you sold that dress yet? They're like, oh no, we still got it. I said, good, hold it. Hold that dress for me. I'm on my way. And I drove there the next day and bought it. So yeah, that's how that went. Is this Dad's Brittany mic? This is Dad's Brittany mic. I've used it on a couple streams now. Especially the ones where I'm like up and moving. I also have his other one here, the tan one, but that one I didn't really like. He was right. He said it's really hot, and it is a really hot mic. And plus it just doesn't hang on a side. The only thing I don't like about this one is that this piece right here presses like right into my temple and it gives me a headache. So what am I doing this stream? I'm going to be mopping this floor. This floor that you see behind me. I'm going to be sweeping and mopping it. So I'm doing this thing called Functional Fridays, where I basically whatever chore I've been putting off, that's what I do on stream starting today. Because I've already done a couple streams where I did like my laundry. I'm also doing my laundry over there. I have a load going right now. But I'm going to... You said you didn't think you were actually going to do it, but you said you would watch it, so you're here. You know, I'm glad you committed to your word, you know? Words mean a lot. My mother has said, let me get a chore list. That is a scary thing to say. My mother is in the next room, so I can't say too much. You know, your streams spend half their time in my pocket. Yeah. My mod, he literally just works and has the stream in his pocket while he's like cleaning. So unless I'm like actively calling for him, he doesn't really, I don't really come out of the pocket. You said you had to fold clothes. They've been sitting in your bed for like 2 hours. Yeah, I tend to do that. If I do laundry, I was like, oh, I did all this effort of cleaning the laundry. Let me go put it in my room. That's a big pile of laundry. That's another day's task. And then it stays in a clean pile for weeks. And I just dig through the pile until one day I'm so frustrated that I have to put it away. You said you want more content. I got stuff in my house you can do. I'm not doing other people's chores. I'm doing my chores. I'm being functional for me, not functional for you. You hate folding clothes so much. I like if I have to physically like think in my brain, okay, this day is like laundry folding day. That's what this day is. And I have to commit to it. If I don't like do it, if I don't think about it, I'm going to be like, I'm never doing this. It's fine. I'll just keep pushing them off the bed, you know? Some people are like, well, if you put it on your bed, then like they're in your way and you can't go to sleep. I was like, I just push them onto the floor. They go from the floor to the bed and then bed to the floor. That doesn't work. So I have to physically be like, okay, I'm doing my laundry. I'm putting it away on this day. And now with Functional Fridays, we are probably going to have several streams where I'm just putting my laundry away and chatting. Hope you're ready for that riveting content. Yeah. There's my dog, Hazel. Hazel Bezel. You can't really see her very well, but she's right here. You can see her butt. Oh, and there she goes. She's gone. She's not gone. She just took 2 steps forward. She thinks I have food. I do not have food for her. She actually just ate her dinner. And when she eats her dinner, she's then like, wow, man, I was really hungry. You got anything else for me? No, we do not, because she is already fat enough as is. But she's getting old. She's like 14, I think. You said that's how you eat your dinner? Yeah, brother, me and you both. All right, I had lasagna today. It was leftover lasagna. I had a huge honking piece of this thing. I ate it. I ate half a loaf of garlic bread. And then I was like, I want more. But I stopped myself. I was like, no, let's just wait. Let's just let the food digest. And then maybe I could eat later. You said, is she going to poop? She might. You never know. She's an old dog. She's pooped in the house plenty of times. And then you said, I make lasagna tonight for your dad. That's great. Dude, are you just heating up lasagna or are you making like homemade lasagna? Because there's a difference. Both are great. Homemade. Oh, man. Send the address. Let me over. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I'll send you a P.O. box and you can send me lasagna in the mail. You cook all of your meals? Dude, that's awesome. I am getting a message saying, this is great. My sister sent me a message saying, we are all watching you. Luckily, she sent a picture with it with me, with my stream pulled up, but just the message, we are all watching you, seems a bit threatening. If I do say so myself. You said you've been cooking with your mom since you were 13. Wow. Dude, that's awesome. I cook occasionally. And occasionally is very rarely. That's the word I'm looking for. Rarely. If I cook, it is a pasta meal. So usually it's pasta and chicken. Hey, do you gotta go potty? Let me take my dog out. Come on. Come here. Go on. Out you go. Slow and steady. She takes like 30 years to walk down the 3 stairs we have outside. Poor thing. You said you'll save me a piece, send it in the mail. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll eat that thing down second it arrives. All right. Let's get cleaning. So first thing we got to do obviously is sweep. So I'm gonna do a quick sweep. So whenever I do the kitchen, I cut the kitchen in half because one half is much more work than the other. This half is the easy half. Just because it's just foot traffic. The other half has the table and it has the back door where the dog comes in and out, and it's been raining, so there's a bunch of mud on the floor. So that side I do second. Once I've gotten to the mop and groove. So we're gonna do this half first, just sweep and mop. Then we'll do that half, sweep and mop. Also, that half I have to like move all the chairs out of the room. You said you're also making garlic bread homemade? Oh my goodness. Send me 6 loaves. I'll eat them all at once. I love bread. I love garlic. I love garlic bread. Match made in heaven. All right, where's that broom? It's over here. All right. Fun fact about brooms, they tend to have a great weight for spinning. So like you can sit here and go like this. Like color guard. It's great actually. And you can go faster. Wow. Did you see that? You wish you could do that. All right. You said you love bread, especially hot bread. Yeah. Bread when it's warm, so good. Dude, I will eat bread and then I'll eat more bread and I'll put stuff on the bread and then you just eat even more bread and you warm it up and you're like, dang, I want even more bread. Also, this room is a little like short for me, so I'm definitely gonna be in this like hunched position the whole time. I hope you enjoy watching that. You said bolt before and after POV. Dude, bug just flew by. That was a mosquito. Don't bite me. All right, get this out of here. We got like umpteen dozen step stools in this house. All right, hopefully I don't knock everything over. Sweeping. We're sweeping the floor. Sweeping. Sweeping the kitchen floor. Did you like that? That's my little song. Does anyone else just sing what they do? I do it so often. I sit there. I would do anything. I'll just be walking. I said, I'm just walking. Walking down the hallway. I'm just walking. Walking this way. I'm just walking. That's why I have to use most brooms like this. Yeah, that is, it's alright. My spine's curved anyway. It ain't gonna hurt to have a little more curve. Man, there's a lot of dirt on this floor. Goodness gracious. When's the last time we mopped this? When the last time we swept it? It was me. I was the last person to mop it. And that was a while ago. So, I have no one to blame but myself. You know? That's why I can complain. Because I did it. Oh. You might be able to catch the noises of the washing machine. Oh, it stopped as I spoke, you know? As is the way. Oh, I don't want to step in the dirt pile. That was close. A bit dramatic of me, though. You're 6'6". I'm sorry, brother. You must have a hard time finding pants. That's all right. I'm 6'3", so, you know, I'm close. All right, I think we got most of the loose dirt in this area here. Oh, scratch that. Found a big pile of dirt there. Oh, there's a Smartie. Wonder how long that's been on the floor. I don't remember the last time we had Smarties in this house. I can tell you who dropped it, though. A little 3-year-old niece that happens to really enjoy Smarties. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna need that dustpan. Give me that. Give me that dustpan. Give me that dustpan. Give me that, give me that, give me that dustpan. Give me that, give me that, give me that dustpan. Alright. Come here. Alright. I'm gonna take the garbage out too because that's a full can. That was some real good audio for you right there. You said that pants joke was not funny. It's really hard. Listen, I'm speaking from experience, all right? When I was growing up, I used to wear a size 00 pants. Do you know where you could find 00s back then? Like one store. One store. Everywhere else was just 0 where it started. But I was literally nothing. And so I needed the 00, so we had to go to Delia's in the mall to buy my pants. He said, I was about to say, let me guess, it's my daughter. Yeah. You were right. Your daughter. All right. Sorry, I'm yawning in your face. Goodness gracious. Where are my manners? Oh, goodness. Oh, let me grab the miscellaneous trash that's fallen out of the can. There we go. Now, typically, this bag would probably have lasted a couple more days in the trash can. You know, progressive, just shove it deeper so you can fit another plate on it, you know? But I am not in the mood to deal with that right now. So, we're just putting a new bag in. Hazel Basil, you're about to walk right through the dirt pile. Oh, yep. There is a piece of your food in the dirt pile. Are you gonna... What are you doing, actually? I don't have anything. I don't have anything for you. My sweet beagle. Beagle babe. Alright, you're gonna need to scooch just a little bit. It's alright, I can sweep around you. You just take your time, alright? Can you... Oh, she can't get out. I blocked the path. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Go on. Oh, my back. How are we doing? That trash bag had way more days left. It did have more days left, but I didn't feel like dealing with it, you know? I don't want to try to put dirt on top of the pile of plates and then the dirt fall onto the floor and then I have to sweep the dirt again. You feel? I didn't want that. Much easier to put dirt to an empty trash can. Now, because I'm an overachiever, I'm also going to sweep up in here for a sec. Don't expect me to mop in here, but I will sweep in here at least. I don't want the roach trap. Leave the roach trap. Everything else can come out. There you go. Much better in there. Look at that. Not so nasty. Great. Sorry about that. That was loud. All right. Now we're going to mop this half. Oh, I didn't get the mop pads down. What song is playing right now? Oh, it just stopped. Great. Of course. I mentioned it. And the music stops. Great. You said just buy shorts? Okay, yeah, I'll buy shorts for when we have 30-degree weather. It just gets a playlist, so who knows? Yeah, you know. I never know what comes on next with this playlist. I started to, like, pick a couple songs and put in a separate playlist for, like, chill music. And then I got to, like, 4 songs, and I was like, I'm sick of this. I'm gonna go do something else. I never got back to it. She's part beagle. She is Queen Hazel. She's a beagle mixed, and she's Bevy. She's Hazel Basil. Hey, what? I don't have any food for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My sweet bakes. My sweet bakes. I love you. Okay. Oh, there's a piece of trash. Just throw that away. I don't have Hazel. I literally don't have anything for you. Literally. All right. Where are the mop pads actually? Oh, they are in the top. Hey. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna climb up here for a sec. That was loud. Oh! Mop pads. You said get her some food. She already ate. She already ate. She don't need to eat more food. She eats enough as is. Even shorts didn't fit when she was young. Yeah. Shorts were annoying because the dress code at school was so strict. And they were like, it has to be, I think in middle school, it was a dollar bill length from the back of your knee. And then high school was fingertip length, which wasn't helpful either. Because I got these long arms. So that I literally had to wear cargo shorts if I wanted to wear shorts to school. Nowadays, high schoolers basically just wear whatever they want, which is not that great. Because I've seen some of the things they've been wearing, and I wouldn't have been able to make it through the door if I was wearing that when I was in high school. All right. Oh, I forgot to sweep under this door. Of course. Dress kid. Oh, I could wear a dress. But I don't want to wear a dress every day either. I'm not much of a... I like wearing dresses, but like, occasionally. Oh, it is a mess in here too. Let me at least just get this stuff that's like loose under here. There we go. Oh! So there is, you know the like Geico commercials that are like, Geico can't stop you from turning into your parents? Or is it Geico that does that? Whatever it is, the insurance commercial. But they can save you on car insurance. There's one where the guy is like sitting down or standing up and he goes, ugh. And he goes, you hear that? Did you hear that? And so now every single time in this house, if we sit down or stand up and some noise is made, did you hear that? Did you hear that? I make that joke outside of the house. People don't get it. They're just like, oh yeah, I did hear that. No, you never understand. The older I get, the more I realize my mom and dad are right a lot about that. Dude, overalls. I had a pair of overalls when I was in kindergarten, and I hated them because it was so much effort to go to the bathroom. I had to sit here, unclip this thing, instead of just like pulling it down, you know? Had a bunch of extra steps to do. And when you're a kid, when you gotta go to the bathroom, it's like emergency level. Like, you're about to pee your pants. And I got real close a couple times when I was a kid. Anytime I wore those dang overalls. They were cute, though. Mopping time. I gotta open this door to do this. Don't mind me. Do you like my... Do I have good technique here? That was a bit aggressive. So sorry. There's just stubborn dirt. That Georgia red clay loves to just stick to everything. Plus this linoleum's freaking old. It's got a million stains and little chips and all the things from children and animals and I guess, you know, adults too. Okay. Great. I keep tugging on the cord. I should have just tucked it inside the sweatshirt. Too late now. I don't even know what half these stains are. I just scrub them away. Scrub it up. Scrub it up, dub. Mopping the kitchen. Scrub it up. Mopping the kitchen floor. Huh? So apparently my dad came in, saw what I was doing, turned around and left back to go to his room. He said, I ain't dealing with that. Got a toilet that needs cleaning after this. That's my dad, by the way. Yeah, I'm just mopping the floor. I'm just mopping the floor. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm mopping the floor. That's it. And laundry. There's some stubborn dirt here. You said you already tried that to get her to come clean my house. I said, nope, that's right. I ain't cleaning your house. I ain't cleaning your bathroom. I can clean my bathroom. I clean my room. I clean the share areas. But right now, stream says mopping the kitchen floor. That's what it says in the title. That's what I'm doing. My face looks so red right now. I didn't realize I was putting that much exertion into mopping. I could turn the big light on. It looked like I got flashbanged. That's so. Look like a flash grenade went off. That's so funny. I'm turning the big light back off. We don't need that. We don't need the big light on. We'll just sit here in the darkness. Gotta make sure I get... There is a sticker on the floor here. I'm not gonna sit here and try to scrape it up. That's just gonna be concreted into the floor now. Also, my socks are like slipping with every push. So I'm just like... It's fine. We'll make do. All right. Let me get next to the fridge here. There we go. Get by the microwave. Don't worry about any loud noises. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. It's just... Hey, Hazel. Be careful. Please do not slip. Yeah, she, her nails get are a bit slippery on this floor now. And there's been a few times where she's like splayed out, like, and then she can't get back up. And if you don't get to her fast enough, or like you push too much when you pick her up, she poops because of the effort, just the squeeze to get up. Poor thing.
Okay. I think that side's pretty good. Let me get this edge here. Hazel, you went all the way around. Hello again. She just keeps watching me. She's like, what are you doing? Since when do we clean? Yeah, my grandmother, her room is just below this one. So I'm sure she's probably confused as to why there's a bunch of banging going on in the kitchen above her head. Who's making all that racket up there? All right. Let's make sure we got all that. Let's check on the mop pad, see how it's looking. Oh, it's looking pretty gross. Pretty gross. All right. I think that's good for this side. I'm going to take a Lysol wipe real quick. Wipe down the, what's it called? Baseboards. Or skirting, or whatever you want to call it. What are we talking about? What's everyone having for dinner? You were going to have salmon and rice, but you forgot the rice. Now you're getting fast food on your dinner break. Nice. You had brisket, right? Mama had brisket. It's very good brisket. And sauerkraut. Disgusting. But she likes it apparently. Yeah, it's fermented. I don't even like cabbage. And much less fermented cabbage. Nasty. I know it's good for your gut. She said it's good for your gut. All right, wipe this down. Don't mind me as I crouch on the floor here. Oh, my fingers are like locking up when I do this. Oh, I hear that. It's gross down here. Howdy. All right. Wipe this down here a little bit. Oh, sorry, I just smacked the mic to the floor. All right. That's one half of the kitchen done. Moving on. Let me put the put this back in here. Where's the other one? All right. Now, I'm going to turn you around. Introduce you to the other half of the kitchen. We still got our snowflakes because it's still kind of winter, you know. This is the transition from winter to spring. All right, I got to take all these chairs out so I can get to the floor. You said, should I send you a pic of what mops and dusters look like for my work? You can. You said, what's my least favorite chore? Oh, least favorite chore. Oh, probably cleaning the tub, I would say, is my least favorite. cleaning the tub and putting away laundry. Those are equal. Like, I don't even mind cleaning the toilet because it goes by really fast. But cleaning the tub, you gotta sit there and you gotta like get in there and scrub. And then like when you're cleaning the walls, it's awkward. So you're trying to like scrub, but you're also like up against the wall, and it's just so much effort. Ooh. Hear that? Oh, jeez. What's the one that requires her to get out of bed? Hey now. Hey now. Chill out with that. Chill out with that. What's the weirdest thing you found while cleaning? The weirdest thing I found while cleaning. I don't know. Mom, can you think of anything? Weirdest thing I found while cleaning. I mean, there's plenty of times where I found like toys and stuff that I used to have, but, claws, like my cat's claws, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, I was downstairs in the garage doing something. I don't know if I was cleaning, but I was doing something where I was getting stuff out from under the desk where all the tools are on, and there was a dead chipmunk in there. It was like completely rotted. Like it was just like skin that was left. Cat poop? I don't think I found cat poop while cleaning. No, because he did. No, it wasn't while cleaning though. Okay, there's a story about cat poop. This one time, my cat, God rest his soul, he would get locked in our room, mine and my sister's room that we shared, and if he got locked in there long enough, he would poop in the room, obviously because he had to use the bathroom. And he would use whatever could replace kitty litter. And there was one time he used our pile of clothes that was on the floor. So he pooped in the clothes. Instead of washing the entire pile of clothes, because it was a freshly done full load, we just kind of picked up the clothes around the poop, cleaned that, and washed those. Like we sorted and washed them. But then I went to school the next day. I was wearing a long sleeve black shirt, and all day I was like, what is this? Like, who smells so bad at this school? Something smells awful. And there was one class where they were like, if you finish your work, just kind of rest your head on your desk, right? That was their way of saying, sit down and shut up. So I went to rest my head, and the smell got stronger, and I picked up my arm, and on the back of my arm, on the sleeve of this black long sleeve shirt, was cat poop from the pile of the clothes that the cat had pooped in. Needless to say, I got up. I went to the teacher. I said, I need to call my mom right now. Right now, right this instant. Get her on the phone. And I made her bring me a new shirt because I was not going to spend the rest of the day with cat poop on my arm. Talk about a crappy day. All right. All right, we got all the chairs out of here. Let me move the water bowl and the food bowl out of the way. Great. And then we'll do by the rug in a sec. Turn this down so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Bring me a shirt and some chapstick. And my heel cups. Yeah. I used to wear these heel cups they were like shock absorption braces. And They were a biohazard because they smelled disgusting because they were just full of sweat. And I was very forgetful. Still kind of am, not gonna lie. So I was constantly having to ask someone to please bring me, insert the blank. Please bring me my clothes. Please bring me my ID, my school ID. Please bring me my instrument for band. Please bring me my lunch. I left my lunch box. I don't know how I have managed to survive thus far when I was in college. I don't know how I lived, how I ended up remembering things, but what chore do I secretly enjoy? What chore do I secretly enjoy? I don't know about secretly. I don't know. They're not like, I genuinely don't know. I like to clean the countertops, like the kitchen countertops. I like wiping them down and organizing them. Organizing is probably like what I like to do when cleaning. I don't like the actual scrubbing, dirt cleaning part. I like the organizing, putting things looking nice part. So when you wipe down countertops, you typically have to declutter them, sort the things, put everything back. And it kind of just feels like a reset for my brain. So like even in my room, I will sit there and it'll get a cluttered mess and I can't find anything and I get so frustrated. And eventually I just get so frustrated that I take a day and organize the entire room. And then all of a sudden I feel like freaking Wonder Woman because my room is now clean and organized and I feel like I could do anything. What is your favorite chore? That's what I want to know. What are y'all's favorite chores? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna tuck this thing into my shirt because I can't. It's bothered me so much. Tuck that in. There we go. What is your favorite chore? I'm asking you that question now. You let me know. Hold on, I'm trying to put my mic back on. Mic pack. There we go. I'll keep sweeping while you think. Take a think about that. Let me know. There's a marble. No, I can't. I gotta pick that marble up because if baby grabs the marble, baby want to eat marble. Baby no need eat marble. What is under this table? Oh, it's a dry erase cap. I'll find where that goes. Mike who? See, Watkinski said taking a Hannah. Saber said at home or at work. Either. If it's different, let me know both. All right, I gotta push this table a little bit. There we go. Get that dirt out from underneath there. Get that damn there dirt out from underneath the table.
my goodness. The washing machine is so loud right now. Oh, there's a stink bug. Buddy. You're not supposed to be in here. Let's take you outside. How about that? Where's the napkin? All right, buddy. Come on. Climb on the napkin. Climb on. Get on there. Say hello. This is Mike, by the way, that I was talking about. All right, let's get you outside. All right. All right. You said your favorite chore is sanitizing the poop from the dog carpet. Or are you just telling me to sanitize the poop from the dog carpet? I asked a question and I got no answers. Oh, my back. I know there's even more under here. There's something underneath here. Oh, it's a whole paper towel that was shoved underneath there. Lovely. All right. There we go. You're telling me to sanitize the poop from the dog mark. I mean, I'll spray the thing, but I'm about to stick this outside first. Ow, I just kicked the table. All right. Take this outside. Just hang that right there for right now. I don't know if you can see that. That's what the this is what is covered by that rug. Yeah, this is like a permanent stain. It's not ever coming up because it's like mud, you know. So unless you come over here and you bleach the floor. Also, do you like how this broom is just like, ow, I just hit my ankle. Owie. That freaking hurt, brother. That floor is so stained from years and years. What do you expect from a 28-year-old floor? You said bleach didn't help. Oh, well. 30-year-olds next month. That's crazy. Old house. Let's see. So Saber said your favorite chore during work is trash collection because you get to drive the school golf cart. Understandable. Home is electronic maintenance, pulling out the air compressor and getting the dust out of TVs. I can see that. That sounds like fun. Okay, let's pick up all this dirt. Hold on, there's still some more loose dirt under these plants over here. See if I can't get just that a little bit here.
he's got those loose leaves. Okay. What was I doing? I was getting the trash can to put the dirt in. There we go. Oh my goodness. I almost just fell. Oh, that's so loud. Oh, there's an ant in this one. A single ant. Well, you're going in the trash can, bud. Hope you enjoy your life in there. Hazel. Do you go potty? Okay. All right. Careful. Oh, my goodness. How's it, Buzzard? How's it, Buzz? Hazel. All right. Let's see this side. Whenever I mop, I have to use like 3 different mop pads just because it's so dirty over here. Especially it's just because all the mud gets tracked in here from the dog. So I'm just gonna kind of pre-wet some of this here. There we go. Oh, goodness. Hey, says, let me out. You're doing a lot of moving, banging. Oh, there she is. Hazel Bezo. Hey. All right, go on. Let's just put this outside for now. Okay. Go get the power washer from the garage. That'll get it right up. You're right. However, I think it might take up the linoleum as well. All right, I think I got to turn the big light on, guys. Wasn't as bad this time. There we go. We'll get that area last. Do you vacuum in straight lines or freestyle? Okay, I have vacuumed. Usually that is taken by someone else in the house, but in the times I have vacuumed, I usually freestyle for a bit and then finish it off with straight lines to make it look nice on the carpet. What is going on with this? This one hair is just like stuck. Also, it looks like I have a bald spot. Do you see that? Isn't that beautiful? Ugh, goodness. Scrub. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Scrub-a-dub-dub the floor. Jeez. I think I need to change out this mop pad. It's actually really gross. Yeah, we're gonna get a new one. Fresh one. There we go. This is great. Is this riveting content? Do we like this? Okay, I need to get up underneath here. All right, let's move the table over. Floor diapers. You know, that's a good name for them. Floor diapers. You said honestly, you'd be terrified to see what it looks like under the floor. You know what? I agree with you. Taking donos for the kitchen Reno. Yeah. Ugh. Move that over with my big strong muscles. Oh, there's more loose dirt. I missed some. Oh, Hazy Bays, are you stuck? Hold on. No, she figured it out. She figured it out. We're good. There's dried up Play-Doh under here. Wonder what that's from. Perhaps from a 3-year-old niece. So when I used to babysit for this family, or it was more like nannying because I'd sit every week for about 4 hours each. One of the kids, he was a boy, he was about 4 or 5. He loved sea creatures, right? And so me, being the artistic and smart person, I would take Play-Doh and I would make sea creatures out of the Play-Doh and then give it to him. And so he'd go and he'd play with it while I was sitting in the kitchen, nice and comfy like. He'd play with it for a bit and then he'd come back and be like, can you make me insert sea creature name? And I said, sure. So I'd take that, make him a different one, hand it back. He'd go play with them. It was great. I was able to get a couple hours out of that, usually like an hour and a half, I would say, of me just making Play-Doh creatures, sitting down and handing it off to him while he played quietly. That and the other game was great. It was, how fast can you run and touch that tree over there? Great. How fast can you run back? Let's do it again. All right, I'll time you. That was great. Try it again. I think you can go even faster.
And then the other kid would do it. His sister would also run with him. So I was both literally just sitting there chilling on the back porch while the kids ran to a tree and back. And I was getting them nice and worn out so that when we go inside, I don't have to be like a really fast Pokemon, because he also liked playing Pokemon. And he wouldn't let me be Snorlax. I just wanted to be Snorlax so I could lay down and sleep. And he was like, no, you're not allowed to be Snorlax. And I said, I'm fine. And so I picked Deoxys. And then I would pick Deoxys in defense form so that I could just stand there. And then I was like, oh, now I'm in attack form. I shoot you with the laser in my chest. He's like, no. I was like, yep, sorry. Them's the rules. More scrubbing. Yeah, this is like the really messy area where people have like, it's the kids that drop food and then they don't pick it up, so it's just on the floor. So now it's just like hard old food stains on the floor that I'm scrubbing. Goodness, do we like how I'm like progressively getting lower and lower as I scrub? I'm just like, scrub. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I think that's the best that spot right there is gonna get. That goes directly under the table anyway, so it's not that big a deal. However, there is a chunk of something that's just stuck to the floor here. Hold on. I grab a paper towel or something. I love cleaning. I can watch it all day, he says. Wow. Want to see me run to that rock and back? Want to see me do it again? Okay, where is that? I don't even know what that is. Just a hard glob of something. Don't you just love hard globs of something? Everyone's favorite thing in the world. Hard globs of something. Okay, let me pick up this big dirt pile here. Oh, there's another hard glob of something. I bet you it's some kind of candy. That would be my guess. Okay. All right, now I just gotta get this one little. Get that along the edge. And this little area here. Oh, move this extension cord for a sec. Scrub, scrub-a-da-ba-dum-dum, scrub-a-da-ba-dum-dum. Okay. Can you give that plant some water? That one? That one? I'm sure it's fine. I could. Here, let me go check it. Oh yeah, it needs some water. It needs some water.
red solo cup. Let's have a party. Dang, this thing is drinking up. Dude, there's a battery in this thing. There was a battery in the potting soil. Hello? That doesn't go there. Do you think 2 cups is enough or 3? 2 is fine? Okay. I've been told 2 cups is enough. All right. Let's get this last little bit of floor here. Okay, there is a spot up underneath here that, let me see if that's gonna. Okay. Let's move the table back and then do a quick wipe over the mud square. Mud square time. What is it? And I think we all know how it got there. So I keep looking at myself in the monitor, and this is my right side. So I keep forgetting that. I always reaching over the wrong hand. All right. I will say the bottom of this mop pad looks gross, but it's fine because we're gonna go over this mud square real quick. Let's just give it a little once over with the that's not exactly how you're supposed to do it, but it's fine. Oh, geez, that was loud. So sorry. Wow, look at that difference. Wow. All right, do you want to see the bottom of the mop pad? Here we go. All right, let's take it off here. Actually, I can't. Let me get this middle section right here. There's like 2 inches of floor I didn't mop. There we go. All right, I still got to get the baseboards, but here's the front. There's the back. Nasty. All right. I'm gonna grab the Lysol wipes. I want to get these baseboards, or at least just like get the edges and stuff, you know. Okay. First off, let's get this over here. All that leftover dirt. Then we can wipe the all that extra dirt there. Good, throw that away. Okay. Make sure I get all this little dirt here. Now I'm not doing like deep clean scrub every piece of dirt I see. You know, it's a sweep and mop. I'm not doing, you know, a clean for as if the house is being sold or something. And I've had to do that kind of clean several times at a different place. It's not fun ever. Okay. I need to get a little spot here under the plants. I don't think I'll do this. There you go. You can see me here. We got a bunch of plants right here, as you can see from this leaf. So underneath where like the water sometimes drips, gets real dirty. See? Gross. Grody. Go. Probably 2 more wipes should do it. Oh, I just about threw my mic off. Oh, did you get a clanker? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing your job. Okay. Almost. I got it. And again, you know, we're not aiming for perfect right now. We are aiming for good enough. And that is a hard thing for me to do, is stop at good enough. But I've learned, and I'm getting better. All right, that looks much, much better over there. Lots of dirt. Okay. A couple more wipes on this middle section, and that should do it. These are where we keep all our dog treats and stuff. Let's do a wipe underneath here. Make sure we get all that. There's a marker cap. Purple marker cap. I'm sure someone was looking for that. And I'm sure we probably threw the purple marker away. Oh, there's a little spider on the floor. Look away. I'm about to smush a spider. It looked like a scary one. Very sorry. I'm so sorry. mean, it was just one of the like house spiders. It was not a black widow, but it's the one that has like the same shape as it. So it's still like a shiny black one with the rounded abdomen. But so it's a scary looking one. That's what I mean when I say a scary looking spider. Ones that have the same shape as black widows. Okay, I think that's good. I think there's some dirt over here that I just kind of missed when I was in the in-between of mopping. Okay. That should be good. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we can bring the chairs back in. Okay, we're calling it done. We're calling that done. Let's pull the chairs back in. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic. There we go. Okay. Whoops. There's the chairs. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake out the rug, and then I'm going to spray it down with Lysol. Let me put the baby chair back in here. Set that right there. I don't think this table's right. Whatever. We can fix it later. Let me grab the Lysol. It would be under disinfecting sprays, yes. There we go. Here we go. Clorox 4-in-1 disinfecting spray. Works for me. All right, let's shake this rug out. All right, hold on. I think I got a shoe out here I can beat the thing with. This one. All right, I got a shoe. Dogs are barking. All right. Flip that around. Smack the tar out of the thing on the other side. All right. hold my breath while I shake it. There we go. All right. All right, now let's spray the thing. I'm out of breath. Goodness. Goodness gracious. That was hard. What a workout. All right, that's one half. Flip it around. Ow, my hand just crushed it against the wall. All right. I at least shook it out. There's still plenty of dirt on it, but it's good enough. I sprayed it. There we go. There. All right. Goodness gracious, I closed the collar in the door. Hey, Biggs. Let me get you some more water, okay? I'll get you some water. Oh, Hazel. All right, got her some water. There we go. You said clean the poop with poop. I used the shoe that didn't have poop on it. Only one of the shoes had poop on it. It was in the heel. So I used the one that didn't have poop on it. Okay. All right, I need to get my wash clothes into dryer. I think that's the last thing I need to do. Let's put the mop and stuff away. Oh, there's another scary spider. They must have been living under the, they must be living under the stove. Sorry I disturbed you. Let's see if I can just, oh, I might be, oh, sorry, that was loud. I want to see if I can just throw this up there. Oh no. Oh, yes, I got it. That was a lot more effort than just grabbing a step stool, but oh well. Okay. Let's put that load in the dryer. There is a load in the dryer right now. Are these yours, Mom? And the clothes in the dryer? Okay. Put those right there. Okay. I need to put the Clorox away. And then I need to put my clothes in the dryer. One thing at a time. Okay. Do 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 do. Sorry, I'm probably gonna hit the mic a bunch of times. Apologies in advance. Oh, oh, popped my back. Oh, there is a stem to glasses in the washing machine. Fun. And a sock. Okay. Clean lint wrap. Start load. Okay. All right, y'all. Friday night cleaning party. That's right, we'll look this way. All right. How about we play a couple daily games before we call it a night, since we still have a little bit of time. That was only an hour and a half. Daily game time. All right. Let's pull up the dailies. Boom, 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 boom. Crazy. There we go. We're starting with Wordle. Bandle will come up, but we start with Wordle always. All right. Wordle time. All right, first word. Let's go audio. Awful guess. What an awful guess from me. Plane. All right. Oh, A and N. Great. Let's go crank. Okay, it is A and K, so you got stank. Swank. Thank. Let's go thank. I don't think it's stank. Maybe it is stank. Is that the only thing it can be is stank? Because T has to be the second one. It can't be a tank. Fa-tank. Ba-tank. It's got to be stank. Stanky. All right. I didn't think stank was going to be a word in Wordle, but we made it work. Next is strands. Here we go. Here we go. True grit is today's themes. True grit. Grit. I see sand. Okay. Maybe it's not sand. I was thinking, you know, like sand. Oh, maybe it is sandpaper. Sandpaper. Boom! Spangram. Okay. Abrasive. Great. Harsh. Prickly. I see prickly. I see prickly. Prickly. Coarse. Coarse. This is rough. I see rough. What is up here? What am I looking at? Scratchy, scratchy. That's what it is. Scratchy. There we go. Boom. That was really great. I got the Spangrum first. Yeah. All right. Connections. Connections. Magic wand, eclipse, top hat, donkey, tide, playing card, werewolf, boot, silver bullet, iron cheese, green cheese, socket, panacea, thimble, and easy answer. Huh? Okay, so maybe magic wand, playing card, top hat, and oh, I don't know what else that would be. Maybe eclipse, werewolf, silver bullet, and iron. Dang it, not even one away with that one. I don't know what green cheese is supposed to be. Thimble. Thimble. Socket. Iron. Iron could be like a flat. It could be like a flat iron, or could be a like a laundry, like a iron there. It could be iron, like, you know, like just the metal. That's why I thought it was like werewolf and iron and silver bullet and whatever. Tide. Tide. Tide could go with eclipse. But then I don't know what else would go with that. So you said silver bullet, werewolf, magic wand, and top hat. We could try that. Silver bullet. Oh, no. You said silver bullet, werewolf, magic wand, top hat. Not even one away with that. It's just wrong. Jeez, I am boot. So I'm assuming one of these is like this word, like socket wrench, womp bomb, like something like that. I feel like one of these is gonna be like that. But I don't know what it would be. Maybe we can look at the first part of some of these words. Panacea. I actually don't know what panacea means. I know what Pangea is. I don't know what panacea is. Let's look it up. Let's look it up together. Panacea. Panacea, a solution or remedy for all difficulties or disease. So easy answer, panacea, magic wand, and then something else. Anyone got a guess on what that last one could be? Maybe like easy cheesy, or I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna look up what green cheese is. Green cheese, young unripened cheese. Or cheese colored with green for novelty, like for the Eagles. Chinese, so not cheese. There's a proverb. The mood is made of green cheese. Okay. Green cheese and eclipse could go together. Maybe tied. But then I don't know what the last one would be. But I still don't know what this last one here is for. Magic wand, panacea, easy answer. You said silver bullet for this one? Sorry, thank you. I was talking. I wasn't looking at chat. So sorry. I checked chat. I checked chat. I swear. I looked at it. Thank you. All right. There's one. There's one of them. Now we gotta figure out the next. Okay. So green cheese, I guess eclipse could go together if we're doing it like that. I still don't know what donkey is gonna go with. You know? Socket. Boot. I don't know. Bootstrap. Boot. Camp. Boot. Up. All right, let me just open chat while I think. Okay. Anyone got a guess? I ain't got a guesses on this one. Playing card. Werewolf. Donkey. Donkey. Donkey! I don't know. I don't know about this one, chat. I don't know about this one. Donkey makes me think of Don Quixote. That's all I got. I really don't know. I don't actually have any guesses here. Maybe green cheese and cheese. Playing card, what? Top hat, boot, and socket? Yeah, that's not even near right. I don't know what that would be. Whatever, we got one left. You got a guess? We got one guess left. Make it a good guess. You said top hat, boot, socket, and donkey? What would that be for, though? Okay. I don't know. You said thimble, top hat, boot, and iron. Monopoly character. Yeah. So top hat, iron, boot, and thimble. Top hat. Well, hold on. We're trying a different one first. Thimble, top hat, boot, iron. Thimble, top hat, boot, iron. Those are Monopoly characters. Thank you so much. That is correct. Okay. Now we've got, so it could be eclipse, tide, cheese, and green cheese. Yeah, I was thinking if you're doing common denominator as Jack, my mom is trying to think, then playing card would be my idea for that. I don't know how it would fit with werewolf though. But I mean, werewolf is a kind of playing card, but a type of card game. All right, I'm just gonna try this. It's probably wrong. It's wrong. Mama, that you waited way too long. I made my last guess. It was Colby Jack cheese. Colby Jack cheese was the one. All right, chat, I love you. You took too long to guess. Thank you so much for helping, though. We're moving on. Time for circuits. Time for circuits. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And or no matter what, or what if, make it count, make it right, or blank. Cry. Rallying cry, cry wolf, yeah. What blank from it, blank cry. What what's up? What or blank, make it blank. Make it big, but or big doesn't work. Make it right, make it count, make it big, make it up, or count, or big, or right, or I don't know about this one. What is what? Hold on. Hazel got potty. All right. Go on, baby. All right. Any guesses from anyone on this one? Are you looking at it, Mama? You have no clue. All right. Let's use a guess on this one. What F? Far. Far from it. Far cry. Great. Blank far. Make it. I'm going to use another guess here. Make it so or so far. There we go. Awesome. We just need a little help there. Moving on. Turtle. Let's go. Timed. And then let's go elect. And then let's go let's go sucks. All right. That's awful. Okay. That was a really bad guess. So S and U are correct. They go just another. Or no. What would this be? This vowel? Because it would need to be a vowel, right? E blank. It can't be E, so it can't be erect or elect. It could be U, but I don't know. It can't be eject either. Edict. Edict. I can't be... D is not one of the letters, so it wouldn't be that. So it still wouldn't be that. E. enact. Could be an act. Hey, is it busy? Oh, I think she got it stuck on something out there. Oh, it's just stuck underneath the, Ow, I just hit myself in the face. There we go. All right. All right, and then this could be... So if S and U are not in this one, S and U is going to be up here. So maybe... maybe... Let's try dunes. Not dunes. Runes. Yeah. And then I is going to be down here. So maybe I is here. I see. Or it could be Inchy. Inchy's not a word, guys. Itchy is, though. But I just am going to do this to see where... Oh. Oh, hello. Okay. So, it's not an act, either. What can that middle one be? So, this is... Maybe S is here. This could be Muser. No. Maybe Super. Let's try Super on that one. In has to be in the bottom word. In and A are on the bottom word. So maybe in A, C, or maybe, I don't know. My goodness. My goodness. What is the middle word? That's what I want to figure out. What is this word? E blank blank CT. And it's the vowel, the second vowel is not E and it's not A. So it could be I. So this could be I here, but it's not edict. Is it evict? Ooh, it's probably evict. That's what it is. Okay. So this word down here has to have, so it has to have an A. It has to have an N. Okay, so it has to have an A and an N in it. So let's try... Let's try... Do I got a guess on this word? O-C-A-M? C-O-N? A-C? Bacon! Boom! Look at that! Got it in two! Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Got it in two. Great on me. Oh, I think, hold on, that was on 3. We got it at 3. We got it at 3. I was wrong. We got it at 3. Boom, boom, boom. Moving on. Framed. Let me refresh. Great. Lots of things happening here. Okay. Any guesses from just one frame? Anyone got a guess on this movie? Here, I'll zoom in again. I'll zoom in on this frame. All right. So we got some kind of warehouse. Lots of people sewing. Lots of different colors. Looks like we're making shoes, I believe. It's a shoemaking warehouse. I see over here, I see Sidekicks. Sidekicks is the company name, I guess. All right, any guess on that one? No? Great. I'm gonna move to the next frame. All right, here's the next frame. Dude in a red hat pulling up in a car with a bike. You got a guess? Yeah. Is it the one with a bunch of kids? No. Okay. But it is a Steve Martin movie. My mom thinks it's a Steve Martin movie. The one where he marries his daughter off, she says. She thinks it's a Steve Martin movie where he's marrying his daughter off. Someone guessed Jumanji. I don't think it's Jumanji. I don't remember a shoe warehouse in Jumanji. Mom says she swears she knows this one. Father of the bride, she says. Let's guess. Father of the bride. That is correct. Everyone give a round of applause for Mama. All right. Everyone shut up. Music off. It's time for Bandle, guys. It's time for Bandle. Turn on your listening ears. It is time for Bandle. Okay. Released in 2012. This has 633 million YouTube views. Up first is drums and bass. Here we go. I have heard this song before. Let's try this again. All right, you're typing? If only you would check chat. I was checking chat. Thank you very much. You were just typing too slow. You have bad signal where you're at. Okay? It still said Jumanji what I was looking at. All right? She answered the question pretty quick. Anyway, we're going to play drums and bass again. Listen up. Here we go. What does the fox say? I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that. Also, I'm pretty sure it would have more YouTube views if it was that one. LOL. Okay, I don't have a guess, so we're going to go to strings and choir. Up next, strings and choir. No, I think it's like
Is it a Coldplay song, maybe? It's not somebody that I used to know. I promise you that. Bum, bum, ba-da-dun-dun. All right, let me check chat real quick. Do you guys have a guess? Because I can't remember. I can't remember. All right, I'm going to play it again. Okay, it might be a Coldplay song. Hold on. That's a lot of Coldplay options. Sky Full of Stars is faster. Cause there's a sky full of stars. I mean, maybe, but I thought that one was faster. It's not Clocks. Paradise. I don't think it's Paradise. It's not Viva La Vida. It's not Yellow. And I can't remember what the other ones sound like. I want to play it one more time. See if my brain gets it. You said, what about love? What about love? What about love is his guess. There's only What About Us by Pink. I don't think that's what you meant. Oh, you're just throwing out random words. Okay. All right, let's just go to the next one. So the next one is Piano 1. Yeah, this is so I had the rhythm right. I mean, is it Coldplay or is it like Maroon 5 or something? Because it sounds like Coldplay, you know? So I knew that. I had that much. Scratch my head. Scratch my head. Scratchy scratch. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Bam, boom. Mm-hmm. Wait. No. I can't figure it out. It's like, is it Adele? Maybe it's Adele. I could have sworn this sounds like a. Let me look at what the Adele songs are here. Hello, Hometown Glory, Rolling in the Deep, Rumor Has It, Set Fire to the Rain, Skyfall, Someone Like You, Easy on Me, okay.
The only one it could be out of all of these was Someone Like You, but I don't think it is that one. I'll play it again. No, I don't think it is that. What are we saying? You said you're asking, shagging Julie, and they're at the same point, but they can't place it. Play it again. I just did. Then someone said it's the Paul Walker song. It's been a long time without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Oh, oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one. I'm gonna play it one more time. I don't know, but just to appease Walkinski, we'll guess for him because I'm gonna skip it anyway. What is that song even called? What is that song called? Is it just See You Again? That one. Yeah, there you go. Piano's not helping. I already know this part. I don't know. Let's look at chat. Let's look at chat. We've got someone say play it again. Shelter. Shelter. Huh? Huh? It is not What Makes You Beautiful. That one's You're Insecure. Don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. It's not that one. That one goes bum 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 bum. That one. So it's not Somebody That I Used to Know. The money that I used to know. So what is Shelter? Huh? Here, I'll type in the word shelter for you. Shelter. You can't Give Me Shelter by the Rolling Stones. That's it. Okay, we're gonna just go to the voice cover. Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. World's gotta know your name. Oh my gosh. By the script. Oh my gosh. I knew it by the first, the second it started singing. I was like, I know the song. I know the song. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we figured it out. We figured it out. All right, put the music back on. All right, time for Nerdle. Here we go. 1, 2 plus 3, 4. Or no, wait. 3, 5 equals 4, 7. All right, none of them are right. So let's go smaller number maybe. And we'll do minus. Let's go 35 minus, no, small number. Let's go 20. 20 is not an option. 30 minus, 30 minus 20. No, it's not. That's still not going to work. Because it needs to be a 1 to start if it's going to be a minus. Or I could do blank minus blank minus... No, because then that's going to be a negative. All right. Could be divided. Triple number divided by a double number. So maybe 200... Maybe 250 divided by... No. Let's do big number and let's do multiplication first. Let's try that one. Let's go 30. Let's just do 30 times 5. Yeah, 30 times 5. That's fine. That's 150, right? Okay, it's not multiplication. Wait, it is multiplication, just not there. So probably there. And then maybe it's a minus. And it's a small number. Okay. So it's 3 times something. 3 times 5, 15. Minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. That would be 8 to get to 7. 13, sorry, 15. Maybe minus... Let's do 3 times 7 first. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 minus 17 is 4. Which isn't going to be the answer, but we'll see if the... Okay. It is multiplication, and it is subtract, and it is... Oops, sorry. Okay. So it's probably... You said no maths, just bandle, bandle, bandle. Okay. 3... So it's probably going to start 3 minus blank... Maybe 3 minus 1 times... Or maybe it's big number. Big number minus blank times blank. 31 minus something times blank. Okay, so we need a 5 in there. We need a 7. So 31 minus 7. Well, no, it has to be multiplied first. So maybe 7 times 5. 5 could go here. 7 go here. I don't think that would work because now we're in negative territory. 7 times 5 is what, 35? Yeah, so that's not going to work. So let's try 6 times 5. That's 30. But that equals 1, and there's no 7. But let's see if we at least got most of that right. Okay. 3 is correct. Subtract is correct. Multiplied is correct. 5 is correct. Equals is correct. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Whoops, whoops. Equals 1. So 7... has to go here, I believe. Well, no, because 6 has to go here. 36. Oh, I see. 36 minus 35 equals 1. There it is. We found it. Moving on. Time for Lordle. Okay. Samson. 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 Where is Samson? I know it's Old Testament. Is it first 5 books? Joshua, Judges, Samuel, Kings, blah, blah, blah. Or is it after Psalms? Mama, in which book is Samson in? I know Samson's not a book, silly. Okay. Dad. Judges, he says. Okay. We're at Judges. All right. The roots. Okay, are we in Judges 1 to 3, verse 6? Judges 3 to 16? Or Judges 17 to 21? Are we in the middle? Are we in the here? In the middle section? What do we think? Give me in chat 1, 2, or 3 of where you think it is. 1, 2, or 3. First option is the roots of Israel's unfaithfulness. Second option is the downward spiral of Israel's unfaithfulness. That's just mini stories. And then the third one is the depths of Israel's unfaithfulness. So one is Israel assimilates into a foreign land. You said 13 and after. So either 2 or 3. So are we talking about many stories of Israel judges from good to bad? Or in the end, Israel entered an era of utter corruption and darkness? So maybe the middle one. Let's go this one. I picked the middle one. All right, so the worst judge, Samson. Samson's birth, Samson's marriage, versus the Philistines, or his downfall. So where do we think it's, which one? Is it versus the Philistines or is it his downfall? You said you met him. He's a big dude. I believe it. Is it his downfall? Is it what do we think? It's not his birth. I don't think it's his marriage. So the options right now. So did you read the verse? So it's Samson spent half the night with the prostitute. Then he got up in the middle of the night and left. He grabbed the doors of the city gate as well as the 2 posts and pulled them right off, bar and all. He put them on his shoulder and carried them up to the top of the hill in the east of Hebron. So is this versus the Philistines? Dad's saying Philistines. Oh, nope, it's his downfall. Okay, destruction, lust, prostitute. There we go. Went to Gaza. So this one. There we go. Great, we got 4 stars. The city gate would have weighed as much as a car, and the distance from Gaza to Hebron would have been 60 kilometers or 37 miles. It says the story is likely purposely exaggerated to highlight Samson's overconfidence in himself. All right. Pokédoll. Time for Pokemon. First, we start with Pikachu. Okay. It is one of the fully evolved with no type 2, and it's in its first evolution stage. Suddenly, I've forgotten what all of them were. Lapras. Okay, it is... okay, sorry. It's not fully evolved. I read that wrong. So sorry, but it is in its first evolution stage. What we learned is not water or ice. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, whoopsie. That's my fault. Eevee. Okay, it's not normal. It is brown. It is a brown Pokemon. Brown Pokemon. Hold on, I'm reading chat. You said you can't read and I talk too fast. You said not exaggerated? I don't think it's exaggerated either. All right. We need a brown Pokemon. Staryu. Oh, it's not a water type. I mean, that's brown and yellow. Dang. Diglett. Oh, boom, boom, boom. We got it. I like that it puts confetti on the page, on the website. Love that. Boom, boom. Okay, moving on. We figured it out. It was Diglett. Smashdle. Start with Dark Pit. All right, it is a dude. Great. Now it's Mario. Okay, it is part human. Let's go Mega Man. Oh, he's just a robot. I thought he was part robot. So sorry. Oh, but it came out in 1987. That's helpful. Let's go Captain Falcon. Oh, he's just... Why did I think he was part something? Who do I want to guess? Who do I want to guess? Spam the answers till you get it right. Yeah. You got a guess for me? Let's go. What is Sora again? Was Sora selectable? No, it was no. You just know. I felt like Sora was something. Why did I think that? Suddenly I've forgotten. Every time I play this, I just forget what anyone is. Okay, not that one. Simon. Simon is also just human. Sephiroth. Okay, it is not that either. Goodness gracious. So it's not Kid Icarus, it's not Mario, not Mega Man, not F-Zero, not Kingdom Hearts, not Castlevania, and not Final Fantasy. Okay, we'll just keep guessing. Not Xenoblade. What happened to Wakinski changing a diaper? Probably. Or maybe he's in the shower, taking a nap, and he just got the stream open. Appreciate it, though. Okay, let's try... let's try Lil Mac, I guess. Okay, it's not from Punch-Out either. Okay, so it's not So it's not human. Okay, what is... Okay, it's not Fire Emblem either. What was the... Yeah, I just tried. Okay, so... who is it? Oh, I just tried S. Try Hero. Okay, not Dragon Quest either. Well, what is it then? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It's supposed to be part human, but it's not part human, part Genova. It's not part human, part demon. It's not human hybrid. Isn't there one that's like human Metroid? Or wait, which one of the ones that's augmented human? There's one that's augmented human. Do we remember which one that is? Which one was augmented? Ness? I don't... No, Ness is just human. Ness is just human. I know there's augmented human in here, but I don't remember which... Richter's just human, right? Yeah, he's just human. Robin? Okay, well, Robin is augmented human, but he's selectable. But it is augmented human. Okay, you said Joker. Joker. No, he's just regular human. Okay, we're looking for augmented human. And I don't remember which ones. Roy? Ryu? We're literally just going down the... We're going down the thing now. Because I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Ike. Kin. We're literally trying every single one we see. Snake. Okay, we found it. It was Snake. Goodness gracious! 22 tries. It took 22 tries. I look crazy, by the way. Okay. I think I spend more time, or close to more time, just doing daily games than I was mopping the floor. Goodness gracious. All right. I gotta go too, so I'm calling it a night. All right, that was a good functional Friday. Honestly, I think we're gonna do more functional Fridays, and it's just gonna be me doing chores and then daily games. I think that's good for me because I actually get stuff done. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out and watching me mop the kitchen. Thanks for hanging out and playing daily games with me. I will see you on Tuesday at 7 p.m. This is for you. Peace out, Girl Scout. Have a great night.